Morning everyone, welcome to the last meeting of this half of term. First thing I want to say is just really well done on how you conducted yourselves over the last few weeks. You've raced through a ton of work. You've sometimes been quite swamped by that, so well done for showing the resilience to get through it. Well done for staying really positive and connected with each other, and also well done for the way that you have been considerate of kind of the bigger picture in the world and other people and staying connected with others. So thank you very much for that. What we've got today is a smorgasbord of items, and we're going to kick off with a message from Jemima Suri. I would urge you all to get really involved with this, something close to her heart. So over to Jemima now for her message.
Hi everyone, I'm Jemima, and on Tuesday the 16th of February, a friend and I are going to be walking a marathon to raise money and awareness for the organisation Samaritans. Samaritans is a 24-hour free call line for anyone struggling to cope who feels they're unable to talk to friends or family. We'll be walking 26 miles along the South Downs Way in memory of my friend Max, who sadly we lost just over a week ago. I've set up a Just Giving page for my walk, and the link for it will be circulated after assembly. Just £5 has the potential to answer a life-saving call, so please give anything you can towards this amazing cause. Thank you so much.
Next up, we've got some awards. So having said what a good half term you've had, we can actually put some labels on that. Normally, we would, for every individual award, go through the person and the reason that they got it. We've had so many this half term that we've actually had to roll them into slides. We've grouped them under the school values, like true Redonians. So over now to Miss Rice, Mr. Davey, Mr. Anderson to present the awards for this week.
For the Fired Up and Ready to Go awards, categorised under compassion, we have Georgie Seaton, who was nominated by Mrs. Sullivan, Amy Kinningham, who was nominated by both Miss Chan and Mr. Balls, Harry Tufts, who was nominated by both Mrs. Kane and Mrs. Sullivan, and we have Mr. Cole's entire tutor group, who earned the nomination for kindness and compassion.
And the awards for curiosity go to Clara Wasiak, who's been nominated by Madame Cramazon, for Ben Way and Ellis Dunford, who've both been nominated by Mrs. Sullivan, Georgia Davies, who've been nominated by Mrs. Butler, Josh Hugo, who's been nominated by Mr. Cole, Edgar Black by Mrs. Traherne, and Zaryab Shah by Miss Roberts.
For independents, we have Georgie Seaton, Ed Roberts, Rowan Wilson, Caitlin Webb, James Foster, Zaryab Shah, Robbie Lee Pollitt, Matt Hawke, and Daigo Tanoi, who were nominated by Mr. Irving in biology. Robbie Lee Pollitt was actually nominated again by Mr. Ross in geography as well.
The awards for integrity go to Ed Blewett, Monty Peltenberg, Alan Dawson, Tom Hudson and James Hode, who were all nominated by Mrs. Mustafova, and Alan received a double nomination because he was also nominated by Mrs. Sullivan. Also going to Jack Mattamore, nominated by Mr. Bishop, and Hannah Payton, nominated by Miss.
For resilience, Ellie Wollaston was nominated by Mrs. Kane, Jemima Suri, Josie Holt, Tobias Chan, Riccardo Fanatelli were all nominated by Mrs. Sullivan, and Kareem Solomon was nominated by Mr. Cole.
For independence, particularly independent learning, Charlie and Frankie from Miss Traherne, and Alice and Jazz from Miss Sullivan. For compassion, Mia and Miles from Miss Charles, and the Dream Team, Armani, Eduardo, Aidan, Pricey, Joe and the Warlock from Mr. Cole. This really is to all tutor groups for being absolutely fantastic. There's one photograph here. I could have chosen dozens and dozens of all the things that you guys do to support each other. In addition, Ed Fortescue from Mr. Greenwood, Jasper for curiosity, and also Cobby and Hamish. Cobby particularly for being curious. Under responsibility, Finn, Toby and Zach from Miss Sullivan, Adam from Mr. Buckingham, Zach, Gigi and Amani from Charmaine. Under integrity, unsurprisingly, Jalen. Perhaps more surprisingly, Luke Hutchinson for being bubbly. And Luke is in there from Miss Jackson, and Jalen is there from Miss Roberts.
And the awards for responsibility go to Abe Weiss, who has been nominated by Mrs. Kane. Ben Routley has been nominated by Mrs. Sullivan. Emily Peasy by Mrs. Butler. And lastly, Jack Greenwood has also been nominated by Mrs. Sullivan. Very well done.
Just to wrap things up then, have a really, really great half term. Make sure it is a proper break. You should not have been set any work over half term, and you shouldn't feel that you need to be doing any work over half term. So if that is an issue for you, do get in touch and let us know. Try and break your routines now. Do freshen things up a bit, catch up on your sleep, look after yourself. Do take some time to reflect on those achievements from this term and think about how resilient you have been and what you can achieve when you really, really put your mind to it. And just final thing, just really, really looking forward to seeing you when you come back. And fingers crossed, hope to see you in a few weeks. And we can't wait for that. See you later. Bye-bye.